Hey guys, I couldn't think of a relevant impression to do before this, so let's just kick straight into it. First of all, this is Paranautical Activity, a very, very fun game. The map layouts are very much along the lines of, shall we say, Binding of Isaac. It's all based around a map, which you don't know how it looks or what creatures you're going to come across in it, or indeed what items you're going to get from it as well. The idea is you play through it and you have fun. Well, this is the only difference is that it's all based around first-person shooter setup thing. You'll understand when you see it. This is going to be like a very small glimpse as to what the game actually is. So if you'd like me to play more, then by all means leave a comment and I will play more. Okay, so most people like going as the tank. The secondary weapon here, which is a cannon, yes, that's right, it's literally a cannon that you get from a ship. That thing is OP as I could not tell you. But my favourite is the David Bowie. Do you get it? Because it's a crossbow. So, you see at the very, very bottom there in the centre of the screen, there is a small little map which is spinning around now. That has little squares on it which each count as a room. So when I go into this room, the room will lock and I have to kill all of the monsters inside of it. Oh, what's going on with my mouse? This is why I like the Bowie, because it's the most powerful primary weapon. I don't know why, but my mouse keeps double clicking now. Alright. So let's go into the next room. See what's in here. Ow. Yep, and you have only so many hearts, which you can get back, but you have to wait for the enemy to drop them. And it's a very, very simple game. I actually rather like it because of it. Right, so this here is a boss room. I'm just going to swap to my little pistol. Come on. Oh, it's not that. There we go. That'll do. Now I've got these little critters coming after me. I forget what the name of that skull is, but we'll find out in a sec because each boss drops a particular item once you beat all of the guys in the room. Ow. That was very stupid of me. But I've got 4 out of 4 hearts. What's the skull's name? Skelito. Yeah, that's it. Right. So we got that, and once you beat the main boss, which is in one of these rooms with the little red pentagram symbol, you can go up. You can ascend to the next level. Now the idea is that you want to get as high up as possible. I think there might be a certain number of levels, maybe 6 or something. But personally what I like to do is I like to go out and clear every single level, because then you can get more money to spend in shops. Ow. I am not playing very well today. Ah. No, screw it. I'm doing it again. David Bowie. The highest I managed to get is I managed to get to level 5. But you wouldn't be able to guess it from the way that I'm playing at the moment. Oh, jeez. Hello. Ow. Wow. Stop it. Well, that was stupid of him. Oh, hello. Let's kill this dude. And yeah, this game was... I can't remember how much it was on Steam. It might be either £5 or £10 or something. I'm not sure what it is in US dollars. Sorry. What can I say? I don't use dollars. There we go. That's one guy down. Let's take down the land shark. or the turtle can do it for me. Either or. Alright, brilliant. Go back up to full health, and I've got 4 shields on me. Right, these guys explode, which is not good. There's a guy in the middle who has a machine gun, but they're relatively easy. All you have to do is just strafe their bullets. Come on, die, you little sucker. Come on. There we go. There's a guy down there behind me. I missed both of those guys. Let's take this guy out. There we go. And then the final guy is below me. There we go. And there's everyone in this room. You can generally tell when you've beaten the level because you'll hear the click of the doors opening. It's a nice little touch. I hate the land sharks because if they're faster than you, then you just get wrecked. But they're relatively weak. Although I don't remember them taking 2 shots from the Bowie. Right. Oh, what's it? Oh, it's a bomb. Okay. Still haven't found the shop either. You get a shop in here as well, which is quite nice. Come on. I just keep missing these shots now. There's like a very slight sort of arc to the shots, which you have to kind of get used to. But just with the Bowie, of course. You don't get arcing shots from a shotgun. That would be silly. Right. Generally I like to take down the bosses first, but there are a couple of exceptions. For example, the butterflies are a pain in the ass because they've got homing missiles. They've got homing missiles, which aren't fun. What does this do? Longer mercy time. I have no idea what that means. Oh! Excuse me. This version of my machine does this. It will just sort of stall briefly. Okay, now what I've just picked up there is a pair of dice. Now, they're kind of like the items in Binding of Isaac, whereby when you use them, they disappear. Like the cards, for example. And for example, here, I keep saying for example, there are no items here which I like. So the only thing which I can buy is gum, which makes all of your bombs, which you can see I've got 8 of at the moment, makes them sticky. Now, I personally don't care for sticky bombs, so I'm going to use my item, whichever item it is. There we go. Lead is okay. Spring, I think, is a bit rubbish. Bucket of tar. I don't remember what that does. I think lead is the best one, but I think it makes you slower. I can't remember. So I think I'm going to leave it for the moment. If I can afford it, I'll buy it. Yeah, these guys, as I said before, the guys with the machine guns are relatively easy. As are these dudes. You just have to be able to know how to trick and or, I don't know, just find the weakness in each character's habits, shall we say. So for example, half of the guys that shoot at you will pause when they shoot at you, which gives you enough time to attack them back. If you can strafe whilst shooting, it makes it so much easier. So, here's the boss room. Let's see who we're up against. Oh, I hate the whales. They spawn the little butterfly things, which are terrifying little buggers. There they are. Look, you can see the white balls are things that home in on you. They are not pleasant. Ah, I've run out of bullets for that thing. Ow. Oh, come on. Alright, what do I get? Oh, yeah. Okay, this, blubber, yeah, boosts health and lowers speed, which is useful, but you don't really want it with the lead, for example. I think lead increases damage but lowers your speed. I'm not going to risk getting Bucket of Tar. Okay. The thing is, a lot of the information on this game isn't actually out there in a way that's easy to find. I mean, I managed to find some info on a few of the items, which was nice. And if you're lucky, then you can get some really, really nice setups with the weapons and everything. So, for example, the gun which I have down in the bottom left-hand corner is this thing, which is the pistol. These are called your super weapons. And they take up ammo. Your primary weapon doesn't. Got ninjas. The two shark things seem to have killed themselves on one of those explosive barrels. Which leaves the rest of the doors open now. Okay, so I can grab some of this ammo for my super weapon. There we go. And let's head into the next room. We have another mini boss, shall I say. Let's take care of these guys first, actually. I reckon I could take this guy normally. Typically I like to use the super weapons just because it gets rid of the bosses a bit faster, and generally I can take them on without any issues. Now this is a green bomb. I've never come across this before. Poison bombs. Okay. That sounds interesting. I think what that does is it lowers the damage of your bombs. From what I remember, it lowers the damage of your bombs, but it means that it does damage over time. So, for example, will these guys die? Doesn't look like it. I don't know, the radius on the bombs are okay, but they're not really that efficient for weapons. I'd say it's just generally better just to go for a good first weapon. Now that really depends on your outlook. So for example, I'm generally okay with being able to like point and click. So I typically go for the Bowie. Just because of its high damage and relatively good range. There's a land shark there. Is that right? Yep. Now, that green guy who teleports towards you is a ninja, as I said before. And what he will do is he will phase towards you and then attack you. That was a poor shot there for me. And then after he's done teleporting to you, he will strike a couple of times and then he will throw daggers at you. Now that's the issue. The daggers are a pain because they can go through walls. So if you know that there is a ninja in the room, be careful. Right, what have we got next? Got these guys. It's already been 13 minutes, I can't believe it. So look, can you, oh no, it didn't do it that time. Oh come on. Are you kidding? My bow's packed up. There are a couple of glitches in this game, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives in this game. Quite massively actually. It's a very, very fun game to play. Let's get rid of that guy first. Oops. That'll do. Get rid of you next. And you. Come on. Sit. Come on. Come on. There we go. So there's one more guy. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, there's two more guys. Oh. You guys like to get around, don't you? Okay. Let's go to the next room. And unfortunately I generally like to have a bit more speed on you, on your character. you get some really cool items as well. Like the best one by far is left hand, which is where the Dukes. It's where your primary weapon disappears and the only weapon which you can use is your secondary weapon, which then requires no ammo. So, if you manage to get a weapon such as the cannon from the tank, you can just use that infinite amount of times, which is good. Let's get rid of you. Then you, there's a shark there. Let's try in the shop. If there's anything nice in the shop, then I'll keep on playing. But you can get some other items like blast shield, which basically means he just shot through the wall. Any explosive attacks don't work on you. There we go. Is that it? No, that's trigger finger. Full can be a bit of a well, you can imagine what trigger finger does. Trigger finger basically means you got a faster rate of fire. Full doubles the amount of damage that you do, but also the amount of damage that the enemy does. And mystery chest, I have absolutely no idea. ×2 it says on it. I don't have enough for it anyway. Let's just go into the boss room. Who are you up against? Oh, it's this guy again. Oh, I'm just going to shoot him. I hate the spiders, not because they're particularly like difficult to dodge or anything. They don't really do damage to you, just they take a while when you don't have any explosive weapons. That gives me an idea. That actually works pretty well against them. Right. We just got hearts over here. Could do with something else apart from hearts. Now this thing makes your bombs float, so now I've got poison floating bombs, which is lovely. And I typically say, would suggest, if you ever play this game, beat all of the levels in it if you want to. I typically do because it means more money. Mo money, mo money, mo money. And then you can buy stuff from the shop. So, I'm actually very curious as to what the mystery box does. Anyway, what I might do is, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here now. So, this has been Paranautical Activity. If you haven't got it, go get it. It's brilliant. It's possibly one of my more favourite, just who cares kind of games. You know, like there's no story, there's no character development, but there is a very, very nice shooting system. The graphics are pretty good for what they are. I mean, they're supposed to be kind of blocky and look like something from Minecraft, I think. Personally, I think it looks quite effective like this. The weapons, there's a vast variety of them. They all have very, very nice feels to them. You won't be disappointed if you get this game. The only thing I would say is that it is... once you get past just the shooting and collecting items, there's not really much else to it. So, if you think that that would mean that you would get bored of the game pretty quickly, I wouldn't suggest buying it. But, personally, it must have given me probably about 20 hours of enjoyment so far. I must have played this game, oh god, so many times. It's a very fun game, just take my word for it. So, yeah, also I forgot to mention, the soundtrack to this game is wicked. Yeah, absolutely amazing soundtrack. Absolutely love it. The creator of this game did a brilliant job on that. Picking whoever did the music was a good choice. Yeah, I rate this game quite highly. So that's basically everything I wanted to say. There's a huge number of things which I couldn't cover in this, but if you want me to have a proper go through it and see if I can get all the way up to the very top, then by all means leave a comment and I will. Alright then, so I've been Nacho Lime Guy. I bid you adieu.